So, 5 fragrances from my collection that pretty much say you ain't playing, you mean business, and 2 new additions to the family, to the collection, and the scent of the day. You want to know what those fragrances are? Well, meet me on the other side of this intro. We're gonna get right into it. I will see you in just 1 second. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Listen, hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. Hope everybody stayed safe, all of that good stuff. Listen, before we get into this, you already know, we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Listen, need something from you. We are so close to 2,500 subs. Excited. Let's get it. So I need you to do a few things for me. I need you to like this video, share this video, and sub to the channel. And after you've done those things, hit the icon bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to know. Now, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about some new additions to the family. I made a purchase from Kevin Holt over at Sensual Obsessions, and he blessed me with 2 freebies, and they are original fragrances. These are not clones of anything. These are his original fragrances, and we have Florida Keys, and this one is just like you would think. It's an aquatic, sweet, citrusy, watery fragrance. I'm trying to think if I got a little bit of room on my hand, because you know your boy's been testing. Mic check 1 2 1 2 with these fragrances. Love doing these videos because it gives me an opportunity to spray up. Now I'm gonna spray this on just so you can see the oil sheen that you get. You see that? You see that? It's strong. It's a strong citrus fragrance, but it does smell really, really good. I like it. I like it a lot. This is one that will get some play from me this summer. And it is Florida Keys. And again, aquatic, citrus. Yeah. I wore this the other day and it was hot. In a high heat. I put it on. It did well. I showed you that so you can see the oil concentration of these fragrances. They're on, they stay on, they work good, they perform well. Again, my take on Florida Keys is this one that I think will work great in the high heat, the hottest part of the day, because you know it's never really cool in Florida. It's always hot, especially March through January. So this is one that you can get, spray on. It's fresh. Again, I pick up on citrus, aquatic. Florida Keys from the House of Sensual Obsessions, and that is a original creation. That is not a clone. And if you are like me and you like coffee-based fragrances, then this is one you will definitely need to get your hands on. Again, from the House of Sensual Obsession, and this is from the Gold line, and it is Java Delight. And this one, if you like coffee or cappuccino or mocha or latte, that's what you got with this one. This one is absolutely strong coffee. Oh my goodness. And it smells good. It smells like a gourmandy cup of coffee, and it is a delight. I absolutely like this fragrance. Absolutely love it. I like it a lot. From the House of Sensual Obsessions, it is Java Delight. Great little fragrance there. All right, those are my 2 new additions. I'm gonna give you my scent of the day. Hot day here in Alabama. I went with a Creative Ventus style fragrance, and it is Mont Blanc Explorer. And again, I told you before, I had to take my black wrapper off of it, but you see it is what it's supposed to be. See the Mont Blanc emblem and the Mont Blanc on the bottle. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I did not get any compliments today. I wore this to work. Did not get any compliments, but I can say it went well today. It was a not so hot day here in Alabama. It was perfect. It was about 85 degrees, 83 to 85 degrees, with just a little bit of coolness in the air. It felt really good, really good. But Mont Blanc Legend Explorer, Mont Blanc Explorer, I'm sorry, was my scent of the day, and it performed throughout my 4 or 5 hour shift. When I got home, I could still smell it. And I caught whiffs of it throughout my shift every time I would move, and it was a good smelling fragrance. Now, shall we pull an EPMD and get back to business? 5 fragrances in my collection that say, you're about that business. There's no play. These are very professional type of scents. These are very masculine scents. These are very nice scents. Most of them are designer. Well, all of them are designer and easy to find. None of this is discontinued or, abstract or anything like that. Let's start it off with the House of YSL. This is one I caught really, really cheap, and it is Lhomme Intense. And it is one I've got to wear more. I'm ashamed to show you. Most of the time when I pick up a bottle, juice is missing. This is one that I just haven't worn a lot. But nonetheless, this is a great fragrance. It leans towards cooler weather or nighttime, but it does smell good. Oh man. It gives off this clean leather, sweet type of vibe. It's got a little bit of the sweetness from the original YSL Lhomme, but then it comes in with something that makes it smell a little clean and then a little bit of leather. JP and I was talking about this earlier, and he was like, Trey, on the cold, that Lhomme Intense could have been the parfum. And I was like, yeah, you're right, but it wasn't. This is an EDP concentration, but it is the intense version. And to me, it's a great fragrance. It really is. And I don't know why I don't wear this more. I need to wear this more. But it definitely says, hi, I mean business, I'm professional, you gotta take me serious. I don't think anybody's gonna sleep on you with this fragrance on. Does lean more towards the evening or cooler weather, but you can wear it in the hottest part of the day. You just wanna have to temper your sprays. And if you're gonna be in a controlled environment, to me that nullifies it all. I do like lighter, fresher scents in the summer or the spring or the warmer weather, but nonetheless, let's say it's a rainy day, and some of you live in areas where it still hasn't gotten extremely warm yet. So if you're in that neck of the woods, you may want to pick this up and dust it off, especially if you got a little date, little audition coming up. Check them out. YSL's Lhomme Intense. And it is a parfum concentration. This next one, I absolutely, play on words, love this fragrance, and it is from the house of Giorgio. Let me say this like I'm supposed to say, Giorgio, Armani, and it is Aqua. Absolute. This one doesn't get a lot of talk anymore, and I don't really know why. Oh man, it's a good, smooth, sweet, boozy type of fragrance. I could easily see this being worn with, let's say, some nice khakis, a button-up shirt, and maybe like a blue sports coat, blue blazer, something like that, you know what I mean? Nice top hat to finish it off, whether it's a Kangol you wear, whatever your hat is, some nice cufflinks, nice watch. I could see this going really, really well with that. I think this would make a great little fragrance to wear on a job interview or anything you were gonna do when you were trying to impress somebody. Now again, these are all designers. This is not, the high-end list. These are designer fragrances that you can pick up for under $100 and smell good. I really like this fragrance. Aqua di Gio, absolute. Beautiful, beautiful little scent. It's on my hand, on my wrist somewhere. This next one is probably the cheapest one on this list. And it is from the house of a moth. And it is from their niche line, and it is simply niche oud. And this is a great oud fragrance. It's oud Where did I spray this? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna spray it again now. It's oud. It's musky. It's not an overpowering oud, and it's not an oud that stays on your skin for days and hours. You will get good longevity and good performance out of it, but it's not one that you're gonna have to wash off or things like that. Great bottle, great presentation. That's the box that it comes in right there. Again, great bottle, great presentation. This niche line from my mouth is very, very nice. Love it. It's got an old school vibe and an old school feel to it, but at the same time, it has a touch of modernness to it as well. Again, this is one that I would definitely wear if I were dressing up. Now, again, you can wear any of these fragrances with a t-shirt and jeans, whatever. Hey, however you rock it, man, that's it. Because remember, clothes don't make the man makes the clothes. And the same thing with fragrances. The fragrance doesn't make the man. I make this fragrance. But nonetheless, it is very, very nice, citrusy, oudy, masculine, but at the same time, it is smooth daytime or nighttime. It just, to me, says EPMD, baby. Back to business. Remember when they did all those albums and all of them had business in the name? Strictly business, back to business, back in business, all of that. Nonetheless, I really like this fragrance, and every time I wear this little fragrance, I get tons of compliments. I wore this to the barbershop one day. My barber's cutting my hair. Man, what you got on today? That smells good. I like that. I'm off. Niche Oud. Great little inexpensive fragrance. This one is another one that I think is a banger. And I say this every time I talk about a fragrance from this house. Listen, don't bore her. Dior her. Dior Homme 2020. I was gonna say Intense, but this is not Intense because I got a sample, not a sample, a decant Dior Homme Intense somewhere, and I had it on my mind because I almost put it in the video, but I don't like doing videos with decants. So this is sexy in a bottle. This is sexy in a bottle. This is one of those confidence invoking fragrances. I like it. To me, it just smells good. I could smell like this 7 days a week, and I would be just fine with that. I would be just fine with that. Do not bore her. Dior Homme, the 2020 batch. I have a decant of the 2016 batch as well, and it smells good, but that 2020 is no joke. There's no way you can spray that fragrance on and not be impressive, confident, and just give off this aura. You spray that on, you're gonna have this glow about yourself just coming out from around you. You're just gonna be glowing. All right, last but not least, this is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection, as I had a customer come through my line today and he was wearing polo black and it smelled really nice. So I asked him, man, what are you wearing? And he said, that's polo black. It just came off really, really sweet. And he asked me what was, and I told him, I said, yeah, I'm big into fragrances and yada, yada, yada. I'm kind of a big deal, Few people have seen my videos and stuff, but anyway. And we got to talking about fragrances and he was like, what's your favorite? I was like, man, I can't, no. Not gonna ask me. It's like asking me what my favorite day of the week is. Boss, the scent, Private Accord. This fragrance right here, see the levels on it, and this is a huge bottle. I love this fragrance. It's chocolatey. I'm not gonna just spray this in the air. I've got to find a spot. If I'm gonna spray it, I'm gonna spray it. Chocolatey or cacao-y. It's rich, it's smooth. Again, this is another one that I think lends itself more to the cooler weather or the evening. When that sun go down, all bets are off. Or if you're in a controlled environment. And I keep saying that because you have to remember, if you're in a controlled environment, you're not gonna get too hot. So you're not gonna activate the fragrance a lot, and it's not going to be off-putting or get away from you, But if you're in an office setting, you do need to be mindful of your sprays, because we don't want Karen you know, down the hall sneezing and getting all bothered. So, but nonetheless, this one right here to me is rich, smooth. I mean, it just gives off this, to me, it gives me this sense of confidence when I wear this fragrance of, this is not your run-of-the-mill fragrance, and people that aren't frag heads are not going to be wearing this. You're not going to find this on every Joe's dresser, you know. Simply the frag heads and simply people that are deep into fragrances, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Again, a little bit of a chocolatey, boozy, coffee, maybe cacao-y type of vibe, man. It just smells good, and it looks like a trophy. Great looking bottle. So yeah, with these 5 fragrances, I think you're gonna nail any interview, any date, any wedding. You're gonna stand out, and all of these are affordable. Some of them even came from rack stores, but you know, nonetheless, these are fragrances that I think you can definitely get the W with. And I ain't talking about West Side, I'm talking about the win. Now, with that being said, I'm going to bring this video to an end, thumbnail it, upload it, get it up so you can see it. Again, I hope you guys have a great Monday and a beautiful work week. Stay safe out there. Stay calm. I know the gas prices got everybody tripping, but let's just stay calm, okay? You know, let's come together. But anyway, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. It means a lot. Again, we on the push for 25, baby. Let's get it. I love you all, and God bless you all. And until next time, guys, this many. Peace.